We are back. We are back. We're back. We're back. We're back. The internet seemed to be acting up this evening. Just giving you guys some guys to get back online. All right. Yeah, we're just giving you guys a little time for the rest of persons to get back on before we get into it. The internet giving a little problem. All right, where you guys at? Where you guys at? All right, guys. So just a quick recap for persons who weren't here in the first feed. The classes has been suspended in Jamaica for 14 days, and we clarified that while classes have been suspended, it is expected that the administrative staff will still report for work so that they can be trained to deliver classes online. So that's that's the biggest news coming out of Jamaica today. The Prime Minister announced at a press conference that classes will be suspended, but it is still expected, as we understand, that teachers should still report to work to be trained. You were saying, Kiana passing there, she must be happy her school is out for 2 weeks. Yesterday, she was saying that she thinks that the school system should be shut down. Well, she got her wish today. You were saying, Colleen, in the previous feed, as it relates to, well, I don't think you made the point, but in terms of a lot of fake stuff going around, you may want to say something about that.
We have to be mindful of what is being said because you're causing a lot of panic because you have rumors that I wouldn't even go into what is being said, but a lot of these things that are being passed around, they're not true, and we have to be mindful of what we're saying.
Yeah, there's a lot. Patrick Neal, my advice: take gorgeous wife in private place, turn off electric and enjoy time for now. Patrick, yes, everybody's saying it's just time to relax, enjoy, you know. But as somebody said on a popular radio program today, everybody across the world just so busy, so they say, boy, everybody, just slow down a bit.
Slow down,
Just kiba. Old people that say kiba. You know? So
I was actually reading something today, and it's on a sad note. There was a couple, an Italian couple, 60 years of marriage, and they died 2 hours apart, and it's sad because I think one is 82 and the other one is 86, and family members weren't allowed to go and see them, but I guess because of the nature of this disease. But that's really sad, and I guess they said that, you know what, you're going to have to go too. Yeah, it's really sad.
Yeah, so that's the major news, guys. That's the major news coming out of Jamaica. Class has been suspended, and as I said before, the leader of the opposition, they held a press conference today, and Lisa Hanna, the opposition spokesperson, Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, has called for Jamaica to add United Kingdom to the list of countries on the travel ban in light of the outbreak of the novel coronavirus. Hannah made this call this morning while speaking at a press conference at the office of the leader of opposition in St. Andrew. Travel restrictions have already been imposed on China, Italy, and South Korea.
Singapore and Iran.
Right, yeah, those as well. All right, and as we said, that the University of the West Indies, the Caribbean Maritime Institute, and a number of other institutions, they have immediately followed up on what the Prime Minister said, and they have issued closure of classes, press releases, and those are up. We are reading also online that Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad has reported their first, I think it's a mild case though,
Yeah, reported the first case. Last night we heard of a case in Guyana,
Guyana, that person,
and that person
passed
died.
away.
Was 52 years old.
But they had, I think it was hypertension and diabetes.
Yeah.
So,
So we keep so we keep making the point that the persons who are dying are persons who already had other serious ailments. So, and then I was saying today that the statistics coming out from the medical office is that 1 to 3% of the cases actually persons die. So they are saying that for every 100 persons who may catch it, is 1 to 3 persons may die, which that's a lot of life still, you know what I mean? So guys, yeah, so that's the main news coming out of Jamaica today. Let's see what else is streaming online. All right. You were saying something to me, Colleen, about the flight. About.
Oh yes. Well, the second, well, it's called patient 1. That person.
That's the first person who was diagnosed.
The first person that was diagnosed was patient 0. The second person that was diagnosed is patient 1, and that person came in on a flight, an American airline flight from Miami to Montego Bay. So they're calling the persons that were on that flight to report to or call or email the Ministry of Health.
Right. All right. All right. And as we said, let's just take a look at this. Some stuff coming in here to the newsroom. Well, you made mention of that, Colleen. Trinidad records first case of coronavirus. Let's get it right. Trinidad and Tobago confirmed it has recorded its first importer case of coronavirus. Probably that should be imported. After a resident returned from Switzerland on Monday. Health Minister Terence Dayal Singh, hope I got that right, told a hastily arranged news conference that the family of the 52-year-old individual who resides in Trinidad and Tobago has been placed in isolation since Wednesday. So the virus is moving wide and it is moving fast. We're also seeing where in the United States, where President Trump has issued travel restrictions on travels to Europe. Yep. And as we stated this morning that there has been also a 14 days ban as it relates to entertainment activities here in Jamaica. A number of big events they have cancelled.
Some have rescheduled.
Yeah. But I think I need to reiterate the point that I was making before the other feed got down, Colleen. The point that we made that we need to get it correct because it's not, my understanding is that classes have been suspended and the entire education the system has not really been shut down as persons are really saying. We probably need to address the headline that we have. But what we have is that classes are suspended and educators are to use the time to be trained, as Colleen was saying, in terms of learning to deliver their modules or the curriculum online. And I was saying that I think it is an opportunity because, as I said, I believe that in every disaster becomes an opportunity, or in everything bad there is good. There's good. And I believe that what we're seeing here is an opportunity for Jamaica to catch up with the rest of the world as it relates to delivering education online. We see there are a lot of international universities that are delivering some big masters and degree programs in law, and I think that the country needs to use this opportunity, one, for the teachers to learn how to present and how to deliver their modules and their curriculum online, and 2, for children to learn how to access it and access the information and to actually act as if they were still in the classroom.
But there is going to be some issues with that, because it's not all the Jamaican children have access to internet.
Yeah, that's true.
So, and they know they're going to have to go in public space in order to get, so...
Well, one of the things, Colleen, I mean, we still do not have 100% internet access. And again, this is where we need to understand. Jamaica is so small, we need to put up like a satellite over the country that can zoom, and the entire country is lit up. So I know that there are talks about it, but we just need to get it done. Jamaica is like a dot when it look on the world map, and I don't think it should be hard to have universal access, and we have been talking about it as a country for universal access to internet. So as you rightfully said, Colleen, that is going to be a challenge, but I think that the government needs to now negotiate with some of the national stations like a Television Jamaica and a CVM,
I think
so that classes can be delivered.
But there are these stations, they are not seen everywhere across the island as well.
Yeah, but you're not going to have everything perfect. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're not going to have everything perfect. Even with the school system, not everybody go to class every day. There are going to be hiccups. So I mean,
I guess we can just
you need to just do the best that you can. So I think that a combination of things: delivery on national TV, Facebook, YouTube, even Instagram. So I said we may not get it perfect, but it is an opportunity for Jamaica to catch up with the rest of the world in terms of delivering and receiving a proper education online. And the government now, the Ministry of Education, has to move in terms of how to set up the network, because you're going to have a network set up, a whole infrastructure, strong internet, so it will not freezing like our feed freeze just now. So it is going to be a lot of work, but at least it is going to start, so here is an opportunity in all of the adversity that's taking place, guys.
Another thing that came across today, the opposition leader, he was talking about taking off GCT off some of these over-the-counter medications for cold and flu and all of that. So I don't know if that is being considered.
Yes. So
and vitamins.
That's a good suggestion, Dr. Phillips. Yeah, because persons are going to need that. Even if it's for a period, even if it is for a period.
Because that's another way to fight this thing as well.
Yeah. And we also heard this morning, I don't know if we spoke about this morning, that the Bank of Nova Scotia, the new Kingston branch, they have suspended operation for 2 weeks because apparently one of the persons came into contact with employees. Some employees.
And also the flow, I don't know if we mentioned that flow, one of the flow technician is quarantined and 4 others are self-isolated. They came in contact with one of the positive tested
persons as well. All right. So there you go guys. Those are the big stories now. If anything else breaks, we will have that for you right here on BOJTV Live. It was so much fun being with you on our evening program. And do remember that we continue to post videos right through. And you also can follow us on Instagram at BOJTV Live and also on Facebook. That's it for